The other day I mentioned I was going to make pumpkin dog biscuits with the pumpkin I cooked, and I didn't get to that yesterday, unfortunately, and now I'm going to make pumpkin bread and pumpkin cookies. I'm going to make both of them. Now, yes, if I ever get a minute, I have to copy over all of my recipes. This is my mother's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful banana bread recipe. And 3 or 4 ripe bananas, mashed, 1 stick of butter, 1 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Sprinkle the baking soda over the mashed bananas, cream the butter and sugar, add the eggs and bananas, then add flour slowly. Add a half a cup of nuts or raisins if you want them. Pour into a well-greased loaf pan. Bake for 1 hour at 350. This is the most delicious banana bread ever. It's always moist. It's always wonderful. What I'm doing today is I am going to substitute the 3 or 4 ripe bananas with pumpkin. And this is going to be my pumpkin bread recipe as well as my banana bread recipe. My mother, I don't know when she came up with this, but we've been making banana bread this way, I don't know, 45 years, 50 years, maybe. It's a wonderful recipe. It's easy. It's fast. You stick a toothpick in the middle at the end of an hour to make sure it comes out clean, and you know it's done. It might get a little bit dark brown on the outside, but don't worry about it. It stays moist inside. So I did, with the pumpkin, remove any extra liquid. So 3 or 4 ripe bananas gives you about a cup and a half of mashed bananas. So I'm going to start with that and a cup and a half of, it's not going to be a pumpkin puree. It's more of cooked pumpkin pieces with the liquid removed. So it's like a chunky puree. But when I mix this bread up, what's going to happen is that we'll mix in the same way the bananas would. So I will post a second video on how the pumpkin bread comes out and the pumpkin dog biscuits.